So I know last week you were talking to Abby Agina, of course, about things like body language and people by people and things like that. So this week we're continuing with the art of pitching, I believe.
Absolutely.
And what more can you add to our knowledge base when it comes to giving a successful pitch?
Fantastic, Malika. Now, last week we said that this week we're going to focus on basically what are the major things, what are the major mistakes that people make when it comes to preparing for a pitch. We have different types of pitches. We have a speech, could be a pitch. We have a salesperson. Many times when you want to ask people, would you want to be a salesperson? They don't want to do it because they think selling is for academic dropouts or people who didn't go to school very well. But I always say that everybody, every other day, they're busy selling themselves. The major mistakes that we make when we are preparing for a pitch. Basically, let's ask ourselves, what's a good pitch? A good pitch is basically defined by three things. Number one, remember, as we learned from the Greeks, a speech is defined by three things. There is ethos, then there is pathos, then there is logos. What do I mean? Ethos basically speaks to the appeal from your character as an individual. If you find yourself, you're called to talk about something. Do you have the moral probity to talk about that issue you're talking about? Number two, logos. What are the logical arguments? How well are you prepared to talk about that which you want to talk about? And then lastly, at the end of it all, what kind of emotions do you elicit? At the end of the day, this is what I usually say. You could be giving the most illuminating lecture. You could be having the most profound speech. But at the end of the day, pathos has to be there. And pathos speaks to the appeal to the emotions of the audience.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know, because we're a bit short on time today, I think one of the greatest things that we can just cover up before we finish is the fear that people tend to have about going forth and pitching that idea, because it's natural to have doubt within ourselves. So how do you overcome that?
Thank you so much. Stage fright is one of the key challenges that everybody tends to get when you actually get yourself in a place where you want to talk about anything, you want to give a speech. Stage fright is there. First of all, let's agree. No matter how well you are prepared, the first 15 to 20 seconds, you'll feel some jitters. It's very normal. You have those butterflies in the tummy.
How do you stop it?
How do you get to settle? The first time I sat on this seat, I had some butterflies in the stomach. It's very natural. I mean, we are human beings. When you find yourself in that situation, you'll always have those butterflies. But as you settle in and you start doing it again and again and again, you actually realize that it becomes part of you.
So practice is
it. And then again and again and again. You will never stop having stage fright. You know, stage fright is you're standing there and you want to run off the stage. You feel like you want to finish just because you're not very well prepared. I tell people, you want to kill stage fright, do only one thing.
Okay.
Prepare and prepare and prepare.
All right. Thank you so much, Griffins. That's all we had the time for on Public Speaking 101 and the art of pitching. We're going to, of course, close up by giving you the recap of our Twitter poll. Will the cost of buying a car be cheaper with the newly set